what you were just saying, if I could. I mean, what you're talking about, we see that every day. I hear stories of people going through this class and saying exactly what you just said. How in the world did I miss this? How did I not know these truths? How did I let the lie cause me to, put my faith in a box and only allow my faith to apply to certain things in life and literally separate the biggest things in life? And, you mentioned David Barton. I mean, initially his book, Myth of Separation of Church and State 30 years ago became Original Intent, and it absolutely opened the door for people to get educated on these things. And now I love seeing Supreme Court justices and everybody else quote from the things that he was pushing and teaching 30 years ago. And of course, we teach all those things in the courses as well. But for me, it was really out of frustration as a legislator, a young legislator in Texas 20 years ago, and just realizing that, most people aren't grounded. They can't reach back into foundational principles. And they were silent on the major issues of the day. And in fact, that quote you just gave, I learned that quote from you in your book on Bonhoeffer years ago when I read that. And now I use that everywhere and teach that even in the classes, because even out of James, we know when you know what is right and don't do it, that is sin. And so many people today know that the culture is crumbling before them, and they want to know what to do. They know in their gut something's wrong, but they don't know what to do. So these Constitution classes give people a chance to come together in their community, learn the truth, learn action steps, and it gives them hope. Every week they come back going, wow, there is an answer. There's a way to do this, and there's something I can actually do. So I wanted to do for other people with Patriot Academy what David Barton did for me when he brought me on when I was a young legislator, taught me all those things, put me out there on the road speaking and doing those things. Other people would come to me and say, hey, I want to be a part of the solution, but I don't know what to do. So we created these Constitution Coach programs and Constitution classes so that everybody could have a vehicle. And now, Eric, be encouraged, man. 14,000 Constitution coaches now at Patriot Academy all over the nation doing this. Young people that have come through our program are now elected to school boards, city councils, state legislatures. We've got some of our coaches and people through our class that are now in Congress, like Lauren Boebert and Burgess Owens and people like that. So it's really good to see people taking these truths. They're the minority right now, but man, they are starting to push the whole system in the right direction. And we just need more people to do it at the local level. That's where it's critical. And that's what Patriot Academy equips people to do.